I think of the importance of remembering that we will not let anything go by on our watch is our responsibility, our individual responsibility and our collective responsibility to make sure that veterans' needs are understood and responded to in a way that helps them heal.
My focal point had been training up the servicemen and women, preparing them for combat, taking them out to combat and bringing them back safely. And had never really focused on those who had served before me. When I saw the young servicemen and women and I heard the messages from the Vietnam veterans, I made a pact not only with myself, but with the Vietnam veterans and anyone who would have an ear to hear, to say that this would not happen on my watch.
I have had the privilege and the honor of doing over 100 honor salutes for our veterans who are at the end of life. To stand at the foot of a bed of a veteran who is nearing the end of life and say thank you and have them smile and respond back and share some of their stories, there's nothing like it.
There is an honor salute that really stands out to me. He was a Vietnam veteran, and when we did the salute, he was so emotional and he was so upset and crying, and I was becoming upset. And I went home and I told my husband, I said, I think I did the wrong thing. I think I should have prepared him. And my husband said to me, he said, are you kidding me? The reason he became emotional is because you gave him that opportunity to heal. And I didn't think about it that way, but he's right.
From the hugs I've received, to the kisses on the cheek, to the tears that fall, there's just no other better feeling than just saying thank you, and the feeling that they get from it, it's the best thing in the world.
To us, I think it's a great thing to fund for the veterans, to give them that honor, especially as they're nearing the end of their life, to thank them for their service the way that you do it, which is first class.
One of the things that the Hospice at the Chesapeake has increased my awareness of is the support that this organization provides to families, not just the hospice person, but the families themselves, is invaluable.
We find that the people really appreciate the fact that we're there, and it's a lot deeper than just a veteran helping a veteran. The one thing that we try to give to all of the veterans is a degree of love.
My wife's been telling me this over the past 7 to 8 years. Rod, you need help. But I wouldn't listen until a Vietnam veteran told me this after the speaking engagement.
We only, between vets, would say, welcome home, brother, because we were the only ones who knew what we'd been through or knew where we were coming from and knew how isolated we'd become over the whole affair.
If I had not been connected with the hospice, I would have never received the help and the care that I needed to be able to sit down here today, because I really do not believe I would be here today. There's still healing that can take place with the spouse and the children. And for the spouse and the children and the family members to be able to hear their loved one, their veteran, finally open up and to share some of their struggles, share some of their life stories, that can transcend and transform the lives of those that are closest to that veteran.
This is just the beginning. This isn't the end. This is the beginning of what it means to be a Vietnam veteran. It really told me that I'm no longer alone, that I have brothers in arms, and finally we can admit that to one another, and that we got our respect and our dignity. I'm saying that again, we got our respect and our dignity back. There's no one left behind, On Hospice's watch, not on our watch.
Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.